Hello again, YouTube. This is the second part of the episode with Reiwa Rice Riot. If you haven't watched the first half, please make sure you watch it first and come back to the second, okay? Let's talk about a surprising fact. The number of farmers in Japan is dropping drastically. But why is this happening? Let's break it down step by step. The reason the number of farmers in Japan are sharply declining is due to a combination of social, economic, and structural factors. Let's break it down here. Aging population and lack of successors. That's right. Most farmers are older and few young people are taking over families farms. Many young people moved to cities for better jobs and farming doesn't seem appealing. So farms are shrinking and the number of farmers is naturally declining. Low profitability of farming. Growing rice, vegetables, or other crops taking a lot of effort, but the profits were often low. Yeah, adding weather risks like a typhoon, droughts, heat waves, and fluctuating market prices, and it's too hard to make a living from farming alone. No wonder young people hesitate to enter the industry, and some farmers give up entirely. Next one. Hard workload and labor shortage. Farming isn't easy. It takes a strength, skill, and constant work. Even with a modern machinery or help from cooperatives, elderly farmers cannot manage huge fields alone, and that's a big challenge. Yeah, farming requires physical strength and technical skills, making it difficult for a single person or elderly household to continue. Land system and structural constraints. Farmland in Japan is often small and fragmented, making it tough to run efficiently. Plus, there are legal limits on buying, selling, or consolidating land. So even if a farmer wants to expand and increase profits, it's not easy. Inefficient smaller farms end up to close and more each day. Social and cultural factors. Finally, farming isn't seen as a cool or attractive jobs anymore. Yeah, urbanization means most young people prefer city jobs, and that's another reason why farming population keeps shrinking. So overall, I believe now you guys have a better understanding of why this rice shortage is so hard to completely resolve. There are many negative factors hitting Japan's lifestyle of living, right? Yeah, leading to a compound disaster. Japan is still running out of rice right now, still doesn't have the rice enough, yeah, to survive. The record-breaking heat wave in 2023 caused both yield and quality to plummet. We are facing an unusual situation where rice exists, but edible quality rice doesn't. As a result, price remains high. In supermarket, 5 kilograms of rice can cost over 2,000 yen, as I mentioned in the first half of the video. This was, this is what people were calling a Reiwa rice crisis. It's a triple disaster made up of climate change, like heat wave or high temperatures. Second, decline and aging farmers. Third, delays in government stockpiles and policy response. For the short-term measures, what we have to do right now is strategic release of stockpile rice. The government already holds reserve rice. By releasing it into the market, we can stabilize the price. However, timing and volume of release are so critical. Release too much, farmer lose. Release too little, consumer suffer. Yeah, it has to be a well-balanced strategy controlled by the government. If it's mismanaged, you know what happens, right? Yes. And next one, import and alternative rice would be of use to secure supply chain in Japan. It's also important to secure international supply routes from Thailand, US, and other nations. However, Japan's struggle domestic rice face makes this one so hard to accept it. We Japanese are so proud of our Japanese brand and name value with rice. Koshihikari, Sasanishiki, and we have many other famous rice brands, but we don't wanna deteriorate it. Yeah, the government must guarantee quality and build a trusted brand image. Japan doesn't really like the deterioration in quality and brand image. So we always stick with hospitality, customer satisfaction, and spirit of Yamato with respect to integrity. Yeah, we don't want to dirty it no matter what. So what's going to happen next is that we support temporary shift in demand toward bread or noodles. In other words, we promote a temporary dietary diversification to reduce dependence on rice. Well, it makes sense because we are running out of Japanese rice, but we need keep taking carbohydrates for our health matters. Yeah, dependency on rice is a mandatory behavior to keep our health condition, and then we can think about rice consumption adjustment and public awareness toward something else but rice, right? If it is a matter of time due to climate extreme, we can just wait, right? Yeah, in the meantime, we can make alternative solution to reduce burden of pressure and duty toward local farmers. We should appreciate them at least. Yeah, all the farmers are making too much effort on this big issue. Farming business is, as I told you, physically too hard, not as beneficial as expected, or not even fashionable. And sometimes it can be dangerous. Yeah, there's no questions younger generations like me try to stay away from agriculture. So, in recent years, there have been some technology companies which started developing smart farming and AI rice cultivation. They use drones, sensors, and AI to manage water temperature and crop growth automatically. This reduces a labor shortage for sure and ensure a stable harvest. In fact, yeah, trial programs are already underway in Miyagi and Niigata prefecture. Although these business approaches are not intended to resolve the issue right now, and it may be a 5 or 10 year plan. Yet, gradually younger farmers are making a great progress day by day. Yeah, I think that's a great attitude, right? Yeah, so they try to transform farming into a profitable industry. Yeah, provide the government subsidies for initial investment and expand corporate farming and create a new system where people feel farming is great, meaningful, and worth doing it. Yeah, farming is so cool, right? Yeah. So this is an investment in the future in Japan. In order to make it happen, of course, we need more people, labor force. The government might need to welcome immigrations from all over Japan, but that's a different story. In my hometown, Shiga Prefecture, yeah, there are scattered small rice fields to improve efficiency. The issue is how local government in Shiga can fix its fragmented rice fields. You see, Japan's rice paddies are so tiny and divided. One farmer often owns 10 small plots in different locations, sometimes miles apart. It's inefficient and costly, and it's one big reason Japanese agriculture is struggling. So, how do we bring them together? We can break it down into 3 stages. Stage one, visualize and plan the land. First, we need to see what we have. Japan's farmland has become a patchwork because of the inheritance, urbanizations, and aging farmers. So the first step is mapping and digitalizing all farmland data. Who owns this land and who sold the land to whom, and something like that. We use GIS maps and digital land registries to visualize ownership and usage. Then, local government and cooperatives make a land consolidation plan. Decide who should farm which land for the maximum efficiency. It's basically turning all the school paper maps into a Google map for rice fields. Once you can see the one big picture, you can start to recognize it. Stage 2, the farmland bank systems. Next up, the farmland bank. That is the real game changer. It's like a land rental agency for agriculture. Yeah, here's how it works. Elderly farmers lend their unused land to the farmland bank. Okay, so the bank then release it to the younger farmers or agricultural corporations. By doing so, everyone wins. Yes, win-win. I mean, win-win-win, right? The older farmers still get income, young farmers get larger, continuously plus to work efficiently. And finally, the government supports both sides with subsidies and tax breaks. It's a smart, fair, and already happening in many other prefectures. Stage 3, corporate and team-based farming. Now, we move from individual farming to the team-based business-style farming. Imagine one big local company, Niigata Smart Farm Inc., managing all the rice fields in a region using shared machines, drones, and AI. Instead of each farmer buying their own tractor, they share equipment and data, reducing cost and boosting productivity. Farmers can also outsource field management. They keep ownership, but hire professionals to maintain and harvest their land. This is how farming becomes modern, efficient, and sustainable. Overall, as of today, in Niigata, Miyazaki, and Hokkaido, they already started to do so. Likewise, other regional farmers can follow the way they are. But before we go on, reforming farmland laws to encourage corporate participants is absolutely needed. We're gonna have to anticipate the climate change, popular decline, and important risk, and rebuild strategic rice reserve systems. We got too many difficult assignments going on, but the layer rice crisis isn't just a temporary problems. It's the opportunity to reform Japan's entire agriculture systems. We survive the short term with the stockpile and import, and build the future with AI agriculture and younger farmer development. We must share one goal as a society: protect the Japanese climbing table. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching my YouTube channel. If you find my video useful, please don't forget to subscribe for more updates. I really wish you to stay tuned and stay connected to my community. It's all free, and if you put a comment down below, I reply you back ASAP. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next session.